Hey everyone, today's video is going to be about spending in Lord of the Rings Rise to War. If you're interested in spending money you're not currently spending but you want to make sure you get the best value, then watch this video. If you're spending and you're wondering like you're spending a fortune and you need to cut it down a little bit, again I'm going to tell you the ones that we need to be picking up, which packs to pick up, which ones to avoid, and yeah, let's get into it. So everyone, have you ever seen the shop, seen some sort of like deals that are on like one available and stuff like that, and just not quite sure if you want to buy it? Well, I have the same problem as you. I do the same thing. I'm not sure if they're worth it, etc. like that. What I've done for us, I've put together a little spreadsheet, put a value to the bonus items you get with them, put a value to the Mathom Chest you get, and try and make it all comparative, okay, to a cost per chest, because that's what we want. We want to open chests, we want to get commanders, tier 3s, tier 2s, we want to get respect rewards, and we want to get equipment. Equipment is huge. So yeah, I've thought about it a load of times, and yeah, this has helped me now to see some real value in things I didn't really initially value. When you talk about gems, you're talking about Mathom Chest coins. It's hard sometimes to put like two and two together. So yeah, that's why what we're talking about today. Try and give you some help on that. Before we get into this, what I first want to say is a bit of a few notes about spending, what you get from it, and a few downsides from spending that actually it doesn't change the world. So let's talk about a few of them. First of all, you get higher tier commanders. Higher tier commanders. Everyone wants the tier 3 commanders, right? And for me, I'm the good side. I want Aragorn, King of Men. 100% want it. I also want King of Dead just for his annoyance that people can't heal. But yeah, I want tier 3 commanders. Now, that's great and everything. However, to get them to respect level 5 and 10, because in Season 2, they're going to release equipment when you get to level 10 respect. They're going to release a special equipment for that character. Now, getting a tier 3 to respect 10 or even 3 or 5 is going to be very costly. Say you're a low spender or a non-spender, free to play, and you pull a tier 3 back like just by complete luck, then that's fine, that's great and everything, but you might actually find that you're not going to use them. They might have really bad tier 1 abilities. So what I'm saying is, don't go through the amount of money you have to throw yourself at this game to get those higher tier commanders to high respect is crazy amounts. So don't go plan it at the start unless you can afford it. And yeah, so don't worry too much. A tier 1, kitted out tier 1 commander or a good solid respect 5 tier 2 commander is something you should be aiming for in your first couple of seasons. That's what you should be aiming for. Other thing is, no matter how much equipment you have, how much characters you have, commanders, everything, literally you can still have a huge impact in the game if you're free to play. You'll have seen that if you played Season 1. If you're not sure about playing the game, I recommend massively you play. Pay to win is not like the thing. It's huge. It does give you advantages, but you can still make a massive impact for your faction by going free to play. So honestly, if you're thinking about it and you're not sure and you can't afford, and honestly, stay free to play. You still make a massive impact to the game. Use the wish list is the other advice. So just because you're not spending a fortune doesn't mean that when you get your free Mathom Chest, you can get here. So this wish list right here, that there allows you to choose what respect items you're finding. Therefore, you can focus on the characters you like, the commanders you like. Okay, so use that wish list as a big thing to take into account. Again, the other one is if you're a low spender, free chest every day. You need to pick that up. You need to do that if you've paid to win anyway. The other one is you get a discounted chest every day for only 200 gems. Okay, that's probably one of the cheapest you're gonna get. So honestly, spend your gems on that, especially the end game, because gems ain't doing much more apart from recalling marches quicker. And the last note, we're not gonna spend all the time me giving you a lecture. Spend what you can afford. Okay, don't be stupid. Pay your bills. Have a bit of an allowance for yourself, and yeah, go for it. Spend it on a game you enjoy. That's what I do. Love it here in this game. Lord of the Rings, I think it's great. So I spend what I can on the game to support it, but also have a bit of extra fun as well. So let's run through these. Let's run through the prices. What I've done here then, I've put a sort of section at the top here. This is for gem purchases, but only the first time gem purchases. What you find in the gem store, you get double the gems the first time you purchase them. So when you purchase 23,000 gems, you actually end up with 46,000 gems. Okay? Long story short, these are your best values pretty much. Okay? Really good values. You're getting at £1 or lower per chest. Okay? And that's sort of if you can get anything for £1 per chest, take it. Okay? Take it. That is the end here. Take it. That's the best value you're going to get, and it's honestly, a lot of you work in dollars, so again, $1 per chest is something you want to be aiming for. Anything that comes up like that, you want to be getting. That's really good value, really good, worthwhile, and yeah, it's not breaking the bank as well. So definitely recommend getting these first time gems if you're planning to spend money. Then we go on to some a bit more difficult after that. You get your standard gem packages. Again, long story short on that, not advisable. Everything else I'm going to talk about is better than the gem packs. So if you're looking at something in the store, honest, the store's going to be better, okay, than the gem packs. That is, like, it's 100%, okay? There's a construction queue thing that's a bit separate, but 100% chance that anything in the store is better than just gem purchasing, okay? So that's my first piece of advice. Gem purchasing is there for big spenders. Okay, people who want to do 100 chest openings, people who want to get high tier equipment, high tier commanders, high respect commanders. That's where the gem store is for. If you're a low spender, stay out of there. You don't need to go in there. Okay. So let's start talking about the bit of a confusing one. So the sort of stores, the sort of daily surprise. There's loads here. Okay, so the daily surprise is something that's in your daily section. So in here we'll see the daily discount. This here has make sure you can see it. Yeah, so daily discount. You get one of these per day. It works out to be, the Mathom Chests are £1 each or $1 each. Best value going. You want to be picking these up if you're a spender. What's great about this as well, you're only going to be spending sort of about 50-60 quid a month on these, and you end up with a lot of chests. We're going to talk about this summary at the end anyway. You got a commander's trial. This is the one where you get 4 Mathom chests and you get 1 stamina tincture. The stamina potion only gives you 60 stamina, and it's not worth it. Okay, I don't even value that, to be honest. You want to be using all your commanders equally. The sort of top 2 or 3 commanders, only you got 2 or 3 at level 50 at NPVP. That's all you need, to be honest. You don't need all of the, you don't need to keep using stamina. It's an expensive way of working. We then go for the resource bonus. That gives you 4 production boosts and also 4 Mathom Chest tokens. Again, this one's equal to the Commander's Trial. Really good value, $1.25 or $1.25 per chest. Really good value. Again, I can't argue with anything that's $1.25 or below. I personally think it's really, really good. We then go on to, again, gets a bit more complicated. We then go on to equipment forging material, okay? This gives you 12 Mathom chests. If you look at this on its own, they're £1.67 or $1.67 per chest. Now, that's expensive. However, what you get in here is 4 epic items. Now, the chance of pulling an epic item, I think, is 10%, okay? Something like that. I think it's 10-15%. To get an epic item, if you talk about equipment, you are talking about spending about 10 chests, okay? Somewhere between 5 and 10 chests. I'm valuing these items, okay, because they're only the upgrade items. You can't actually get abilities on them. There's the upgrade items, so the unworn, worn out ones. These are, so I'm valuing these at 3 chests each, okay? And I think that's like, I'd value personally more than that, but I know a lot of you don't probably value it as much as that. But these are huge. Like the epic items are really hard to get. They're not easy things to get. You don't get them every 5 chests you open. I think it's every 5 chests you open you get an exquisite item. That might not be epic armor. Okay, so actually these epic items are really good. I really value them. Even if you value them a little bit lower, you're still around the $1 or £1 mark value. Especially in PvP worlds, I want the items. These are good pickups. Yes, they're £20, but you also get 12 Mathom chests, which you could get some good items, and also you get 4 guaranteed epic items that can upgrade your other I think it's really good. I like it. I'm going to be purchasing it. It's one thing that's been sitting there. I believe these come around once a month. Once all sort of certain chapter updates, etc. So honestly, really, really valuable for me. I think it's once they do certain, when they open the new special Mathom Chest, when that part of the season's on, I think they release these, so you get probably 2 or 3 per season, about 3 per season, I think it is. So really good though, really enjoyed for me, and I do recommend this one. You then have construction queue. I'm not sure if you've done this. $4.99. You get some 1,000 chests. You also open up your third construction queue. Probably something I'm going to buy for the new season because I do play the game a lot. But again, if you're thinking about Mathom Chests, not for you. End game, not for you. I'm not building anything for the last probably 3 to 4 weeks. So honestly, just hurries you to the end game. But really, not really important. Avoid it is my advice on that one. You then go for Treasure Trove. Okay, now this is a little item that's come up to the top for me. Make sure you can see, yeah. So this one here, I'm not sure how this is released or what sort of, who they push this to. Really good. You get sort of like, it's 175 per chest originally. But you do get 2 epic items with it. Okay. So it is good for that sort of sense. Those epic items, like I said before, are really good. And these ones aren't just the worn-out accessories that for upgrades. These are the ones that you can actually get abilities on. Like, they actually have stats and they actually have abilities. So they could be really good. You could get that really key item. But again, even if you're using for upgrades, they're actually good. So like I said before, hard to get these epic items. And this guarantees you 2 of them for a tenner. And you get 2,300 gems with it, which you can spend on chests. So really, really valuable, really, really good. Definitely recommend. Then we get to the key bit. Okay, the key bit for everyone. Low spenders, listen up. Okay, these are the ones you want. You want the contracts for digging for treasure, and you want the craftsman contract. The digging for treasure, I need to double check this bit. I'm going to check the value and I'll get back to you because I'm not sure this is right. The value's so good on digging for treasure, I had to double check. Okay, I was going to re-record all this video, but I'm going to keep that in of me checking because that is honestly a really good value and I just wanted to double check that. Checking my Google Play, it seems like it's $1.99, 7 days worth of gems and 1,800 of them. That is really good value, honestly. But yeah, so I wanted to double check because my key is digging for treasure and craftsman contract. Get those. I know there's 7-day and 30-day benefits. They come through slowly. But if you want best value, they're the ones you want. Okay? It's not going to cause you a massive expenditure by buying these. So definitely recommend these. Every single week and every month you pick this up on time. So let's summarize this then. This is what I recommend. This is my spend. Okay, I might get some extra ones, but this is what I recommend. I'm suggesting that you buy the Daily Surprise, which is the one in the shop for $1.99, where you get 2 chests. You get 100%, like technically double value, £1 per chest. Commander's Trial, which you get the stamina tincture, but $1.25 per chest again, so really good. The resource bonus, again, $1.25 per chest, good value, really, really good. Can't complain whatsoever. Equipment foraging I do also recommend because you get the 4 epic items for upgrades. Really, really good. I definitely value these. It's something not for everyone, so you possibly could take that one out. If we do that, we actually bring the spend of £100 per month. So is that too much? Is it too little? But it does make you. Yeah, it's up to you really of how you value that. We then have the last 2, digging for treasure and craftsman contract. Really, really good value. Times per month you're buying. 1 for the craftsman contracts, it lasts 30 days. And the digging for treasure at 4.3, so just over, because they were just over 1 week each. So yeah, really, really good value. I think if we just go for those 6 key ones, £120 per month or $120 if you want dollars. 135 chests per month. This also doesn't account for your daily discounted chest. Okay, remember that your daily discounted chest of 200 gems per one. If you're using the gems from these purchases for the 200 chest, then you're getting even better value than the 135. You should be getting minimum 135. But yeah, hopefully this helps. If you do like this video, like and subscribe. It helps me to make more, really. I want to do more of these videos. I do enjoy doing them, and I hopefully spread some of my knowledge onto yours. I don't think it's going to be a massive views video. I can't imagine many people searching for this, but if you did watch it and you did enjoy it, then just leave a comment in the down below what you want to see next. Thank you for watching, and catch you in a bit.